My name's Peter Ainsworth. I'm an artist who mainly kind of concentrates on photography and lens-based media, and I won the Dazed and Confused Emerging Artist Award in 2010. The shortlisted artist had an exhibition at the Stephen Friedman Gallery, which is a really lovely white cube space. I applied for one thing just to get my practice out there. It was a great opportunity. It had a cash prize, which is always kind of good, and as a practitioner one always needs money to kind of carry on with your work. But above all, I suppose it was about visibility, about getting your work out there to gallerists, to a panel of judges who are very esteemed, and at the worst, I suppose, at least those panel of judges had seen my work. The project that I was working on at the time was a body of work called Covered, which is a series of plants that my father wrapped in material to protect over winter. And in one sense, I feel that the work was picked because it has that kind of, the plants have quite an anthropomorphic quality. They are plants covered, and I suppose in some senses that could become a metaphor for the process of finding emerging artists, that they are uncovered, that they are emerging. So I wonder how much that played a part in it. I was really, really surprised to win the prize, actually. The money from that allowed me to really sort of concentrate on my practice. I sort of just ploughed it straight in, so I bought loads of film, I bought a camera, laptop, just, tools, basically, so that I can carry on my projects and develop new work and go into kind of different spaces as well. In terms of my profile, it meant I had a spread in Dazed and Confused with an interview. It meant that some other shows kind of came for it. We've got a big show in Düsseldorf coming up. It started all from the director of this gallery seeing my work in the show. The UK market is quite small, so it was kind of a stepping stone for me as well to go on to international projects, which is, a fundamental part of an artist's career, I think. It's about, we're using a visual language, and that is to communicate, and then to communicate to as many people as possible is the aim, I suppose. What I would advise is read the instructions for the application. There's so many application forms that will just get binned because they're not exactly what the jurors, the publishers, whatever it is, it's not in the format that they want. So if it says 6 JPEGs at this, or 8 entries, or no more than this, or a text or a CV in this format, just make sure that you copy edit yourself and do it in that format. Getting good images of your work, showing your work and the rest of your stuff in the best light you can. Be professional about it. And remember that there's a kind of 1 in 10 ratio of things that you apply for that you might have success with. So it's not being too disheartened if you do get rejected, or if you do, it's just that maybe your work isn't right for that specific brief. That doesn't mean it's not any good. It just means that whatever the brief that the judges have, it doesn't fulfill it, which could be a good thing in terms of your practice. Maybe it's not the opportunity for you, or vice versa. If you do get it, then it is the opportunity. But these things do kind of shape your career, I think.